Good afternoon, folks. This is Longshot here with another statue review. I know I've been out of the loop the last month or so when it comes to statues, but nothing really caught my attention recently up until I saw this. And this is the Charlie Nash exclusive statue by Pop Culture Shock. They only made 175 of these. I'm actually kind of surprised because they made about 1,000 Giles. And this is Giles' partner. His first appearance is in Street Fighter Alpha 3 from the mid-90s, where you see him before he gets killed. He's killed in the series by M. Bison, and then he's later resurrected, and you see him again in Street Fighter 5, which is probably the worst Street Fighter I've ever played in my entire life. It's only really like 3 fights, it's got a lot of the, let me just pan across the statue while I talk here. Here's the kind of like the cybernetic part of his face. Love the eyes, love the details in the glasses. That's really what caught me. I really like this piece a lot. But Street Fighter 5 really was bad. I like Super Street Fighter 4 a lot better. I like the gameplay. I like the balance of the characters better. That's just my own personal preference. I really like the costume on this. But let's get back to a little bit of the history. This is Giles' partner. He gets killed. I'm thinking most people would love to have this set of Charlie Nash and Guile, like I do, because I always figured it's, it kind of goes hand in hand. But they made about 1,000 Giles, I think. They made a nice amount of the Giles, maybe less, but they made plenty of the Giles. But I figure when they made Charlie Nash, they'd probably make quite a few of them. I mean, look at the details in the boots. One thing these guys have in common is, from a Street Fighter standpoint, is they're both anti-air type of characters. Charlie Nash, though, he's got the ability to absorb, kind of counter those Hadoukens, which anybody that plays Ken, Goken, Ryu, or Akuma basically just sit on one side of the board and keep hacking away those Hadoukens. If you are playing against somebody who does nothing else but that, you're playing against an amateur person, and the person really does not know how to play the character if they do that. Same thing with Guile. If all you get is 1,000 sonic booms, the person doesn't know how to do shit with the character. I like the staples, kind of like how they put him back together again. Kind of resurrected him from the dead. The costume work, it's nice and fluffy. His legs are nice and girthy, like I like them on my characters. Mainly just the women, but the guys, it's all right. Not a big deal. I love the details in the boots. I love the, they sculpted this, the laces, so they don't really move. Let's go around the back. The abs, the chiseled abs is nice. And this guy, if you look closely at the texture of the skin, you actually see a lot of the imperfections. It almost looks like a real guy's gut, you know what I mean? A guy could have six-pack and not have perfect skin, you know what I mean? That's just real. That's being real. We're getting up. It's getting real in here. All right, so we got over here. I didn't like the vascularity as much. I thought they could have maybe popped it up a little bit. And over here, the vascularity was actually kind of painted in. It's really not sculpted in. It's not really 3D. It's kind of just painted there, which I thought was kind of a shortcut. I didn't really give a shit about that. Overall, though, I'm very happy for the piece. Have the piece. Look at the elbow. Ooh. Look at that elbow. That's a nice elbow. See how it pokes out like that? Looks like a big pimple. Good sculpting in the triceps. And it's you could actually pull up the back a little bit if you want to see the detail in the back. I don't particularly care for staring at a dude's back. No offense for the ladies out there. There's the butt shot. I'm sure people might criticize this review. For me being honest, some people say, hey, this piece is, subpar or whatever. And to be honest, I don't really give a shit what anybody else thinks. I like this piece. I picked it up. I like the detail in it. I think if you have Guile, then you should have Charlie Nash because that's his partner. It's like having, I have Chun-Li also because Chun-Li and Guile are friends, in the series. You got to have certain characters in the series if you're really a hardcore collector, in my opinion. You know, it's like having 3 of the Golden Girls and not all 4 of the Golden Girls. You need to have all 4 characters. Having Ninja Turtle without Leonardo, you get what I'm saying? You need to have that. You need to have everybody involved. You need to have the team. You need to have the set. Otherwise, it's like having the X-Men take out Wolverine and Colossus. What do you have? Dick. You know. That's gonna be it today for me, folks. Please like, please sub, please comment. Let me know what you think of this. Give me your real honest opinion about this. Oh, lastly, the hair. The hair has actually got a little bit of give to it, so it doesn't like easily snap off, because I'd be really, really, really nervous about this snapping off. It's got a little give to it. I think they could have did a little bit more detail on the hair, to be honest, but overall, a decent job. That's going to be it today. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. Please leave some comments, and you guys have a great day.